Alright, so I'm going to try something a little different this time here. I'm going to commentate one of my old APA teammates' matches here. This is from, I don't even know what year, maybe 2019, maybe. It was pre-COVID for sure. There's my teammate, Nate Frink. He's playing non-ball match. He's on my team. You can kind of see me here in the foreground talking. No idea what I'm saying. No idea what's going on. Like I said, this is old. Uh, should be a pretty good match though. We'll kind of see how Nate plays here. As you can see right there, he starts off with kind of a bad safety there on the one ball. Although maybe his opponent cannot see it. He is playing Elizabeth Bartlett. Not sure what they're ranked. I want to say they're both fives. Maybe Elizabeth is a four though. But she's a very strong player. She makes the one there. Nate's definitely a five. He's been a six before. Good player. Like I said, this will be a good match. Me and Nate played on the same team for a long time. Elizabeth fires in the two. I mean, looks like she's got a pretty good shot here on the three as well. She's going to go on a decent little run here to start with, it looks like. Looks like I was a little late in hitting record there. She's going to come all the way around. Let's see. Not exactly what she was probably wanting on the four. Let's see if she plays safe here. She should play safe. Maybe try to cut it all the way down. She does try to cut it all the way down. Hit it pretty firm. Gonna get a lucky leave there, it looks like. Looks like she got a lucky leave right there. Nate's going to have to kick at this ball. Good way to start. Starting off trying to play safe. Don't get it, and now you get to the table and you have to kick. Looks like I'm walking away there. I am on another team as well, so probably got to go over there and keep score. Nate does hit the four ball, and it looks like he's going to get safe as well. You can see him kind of cheering for the four ball to roll as far as it can. You got to like that. These two are both friendly. They definitely both get along. A lot of cool people play in this league. It's very fun. Like I said, it is APA, so they do go by ball count. I don't know what the race is, so I'm not even gonna try to keep score. I'm just gonna watch and commentate and kind of give my thoughts here. You can see Elizabeth kind of counting the diamonds. To me, this is a two-railer here. You come underneath and kick the four ball back down there, kind of to that rail that she's standing at, would be my goal. Let's see here if she tries to one rail it. Where she's aiming, though, I'm not even sure if she's going to hit it. She needs a lot of spin there. Yeah, didn't quite have enough spin on it. Didn't really quite aim for the correct spot. Nate's going to get ball in hand here. Let's see if he can run a few balls here. We saw Elizabeth run a few there when she had a shot, so let's see if Nate can run a few here now. He is a solid five, so I do expect him maybe to even run all the balls maybe. I don't know. The five ball is in kind of a weird little spot here. You can see him trying to figure out how to play shape on it. I think it goes past the seven in that left pocket over there. He's actually going to hook himself, it looks like. Don't know exactly where he was going. Maybe he was wanting to come below that 9 and play the 5 in the side pocket. Does hit the 5. Solid shot right there. Going to leave a shot, though, for Elizabeth here. Bad start there for Nate. Hasn't really had much here in this first rack. Elizabeth's going to probably... She should easily get shape here for the 6. Let's see which side she decides to go on, though. She's going to play it in the side pocket for sure. I don't know. She kind of hit that one kind of soft there. Needed to hit that one a little more firm. Possibly come up and play the 6 on the side. She hit it soft, though. Going to have a long shot now. These are always difficult, especially you need the cue ball to come all the way back where you are for the 7. Oh, she drills it, though. Great shot. Again, she hooked herself here. They're having bad luck on hooking themselves here in this first rack. Maybe just getting warmed up, you know, maybe they didn't have time to practice. Let's see if she tries to kick it in by going off the right rail, or let's see if she just plays to hit it and go off the left rail. Looks like she's looking at maybe trying to make it here. I don't blame her. I would do the same thing on this one. She didn't count the diamonds this time, though. Again, she comes up just short here. Her kicking's not working out too well right now. She kind of rushed that one, I feel like. That first one, she took her time. That one, I felt like she rushed a little bit. All right, let's see what Nate can do with ball in hand this time. All right, obviously makes a 7. Does not hook himself this time, so that's a better start. Maybe reaching over the non-ball a tad bit here. Jacked up a little bit. Should just be able to just kind of hit this, bounce off the rail, play the 9 in the side. Just like that. Let's see if he makes this here. He does make it. Hit it kind of soft. I would have probably hit it a little more firmer. Just in case, that way if you miss, it doesn't kind of hang in the pocket there. But nice out there by Nate. Looks like a pretty even matchup so far here. And we'll see our first break here as we missed the break the first rack. I'm not even sure who exactly broke. Like I said, I was a little late on hitting the record button, it looked like. But Elizabeth's going to rack. Nate's going to break. I'm sure Nate will enjoy watching this video. See how far his game has come. He's playing really good now. Like I said, this is probably 4 or 5 years ago. Alright, looks like he's going to break from the right side. Let's see if he can make anything here. See if he hits him firm. Don't think he's going to make anything. I think that's a dry break there. Does look like a dry break. I expect Elizabeth to play safe on the one. Definitely what you're supposed to do. She might go for it, though. Looks like maybe she's looking at banking it in the side. I think if you go for it, the bank's not the worst idea. I still think you're supposed to just play safe. Put the cue ball down there on that rail at the other end of the table. She does try to bank it. Missed it, kind of bumped into the 3 there. Nate can see the ball. Let's see if he goes for it or he wants to play safe. Again, I think safe is the way to go. Let's see what he can do here. I think you just kind of bank the 1 ball back up here where we're at. Try to leave the cue ball behind some of those balls down there. Oh no, he went for it and he made it. Great shot. Gonna hook himself again though. Both players have had trouble with that here in this match. Should be able to 1 rail kick this ball though. He's looking at the spot on the rail. It looks like he's got some kind of system that he's using as well. Definitely always good to have a system for bank shots and for kicking. Let's see if he can get safe out of this. Oh no, he could actually see it. So he banks it up table. Plays a very solid save. Holy cow. Great safety there by Nate. Can't hit that one any better, really. Fantastic shot. Now Elizabeth has struggled with her kick shots here so far. Let's see if she can get this one now. She's looking at it here. This is a really tough one here. This is a really tough one. That was a great safety. Oh, she might have been trying to go 2 rails there. The little zigzag came close. That was a great effort. Just, I mean, Nate laid down a perfect safe there. So now Nate with ball in hand here. The balls are spread pretty good. I think Nate nowadays would probably definitely run these out. I don't know how he can do back in pre-COVID though. So let's kind of see what he does here. Gonna make the 2, obviously, with ball in hand. Kind of got a little different angle here on the 3 than what he was wishing for. Didn't really stop the cue ball like he needed on that shot. Does make that. Just come straight across. Very solid shot right there. Looks like you might have to draw this ball back here for the 5. Kind of a tough shot here. A little bit of a tester. Oh, doesn't quite get it. Did draw the cue ball back though. Would have had perfect shape on the 5 ball. Just didn't quite make it. Maybe hit it a little too hard maybe. Uh, Either way, left Elizabeth a shot here. Cut down the rail. Let's see if she can make it. Oh, she doesn't quite get it. She's kind of rushing a little bit. I feel like she doesn't normally go this fast here. I think she could slow down just a tad. Of course, she did end up making the 4. 2-rail bank shot in the corner. We all know that one pocket shot. Now let's see. She should play safe here on the 5. If she can see it. I'm not even sure if she can see it. Yeah, she can't see it. She's going to have to kick again here. That time she does hit the ball. She finally hits a kick shot. I knew she would. I believed in her. Going to leave Nate a shot, though. Has the ball in the side pocket here. Kind of got the backwards angle, though, so cue ball is going to go up table away from the 6. He just slow rolls it, though. Nice shot there. Now you just kind of draw this ball off the rail a little bit here for the 7. If you can hit it hard enough, you can get almost straight in on the 7, and that would be perfect. Yeah, just like that. Maybe a tad bit harder. Still going to have a little bit of an angle on the 7. But not a bad shot. Not a bad spot to be right here with these 3 balls left on the table. Gets down on a shot there. Oh, he rattled it there. He rattled it there. I think he was trying to play it a little too soft there, maybe. Also, he just kind of got down a shot. He didn't really look at it enough. Needs to take a little bit more time on those. Elizabeth's going to have to use the bridge here. She should be able to tap this in. Don't have to go anywhere with the cue ball, so this does make it a little easier. Solid shot right there. Let's see. She should be able to just almost just tap this ball in as well. The cue ball should come up a little bit to center table. Probably end up straight in on the 9. Of course, she's going to have to wait for the guy behind her to shoot. He's taking his time for sure. There we go. All right, now let's see what she has here. She does make the 8. Hits it a little firm there, though. Going to have a tricky shot on the non-ball now. Probably going to try for a bank. I personally still try to cut this ball in. But she's probably definitely going to try to bank it. Probably to the right side up here. No, she did try to cut it. Good for her for trying to cut it. I think that's the correct shot. Just kind of missed it. Didn't really have the cue ball control. That's the key with those cut shots. You guys still kind of control the cue ball. Left Nate somewhat of a shot here. Just a cut down the rail here, the short rail. He's taking his time a little bit more now than he did on that 7 ball a minute ago. He does make it. Again, hits it kind of soft. That's 2 non-balls he's made. Both of them he hit a little softer than what I would recommend. I'd recommend hitting it a little harder, but good shot on the non-ball. Looks like Nate's going to get to break again. Let's see if he makes a ball this time. One thing I like so far about this match and both these players is neither one of them has called a timeout. They're both just kind of playing, just kind of letting things happen. Both smart enough to know what's going on. Of course, we also, haven't really had any opportunities, I guess, really, for what you would consider a timeout for. So let's see if Nate can make a ball this time. Gonna break from the same spot here. Let's see what he has. Broke him good last time, just didn't make anything. That time hits him a little softer, does make the wing ball. Almost makes the 1 ball as well. Might have gotten hooked there. Not sure if he can see the 1. Maybe he can play it off the rail. Not a bad break though. Again, just a little unfortunate he didn't get a good shot on the 1 here. But hit those balls a lot better than he hit that first one. He's just going to kick at it 1 rail. Fantastic kick shot, actually. Going to get safe, I believe, here. Pretty solid here. Nate's playing pretty good right here in this match so far. Elizabeth, again, going to have to kick at this ball, I think, here. She's been kicking a lot. She's definitely been kicking a lot here. Got to go around the 6. Makes it a little tricky here, actually. Like the 6 ball is almost dead in the way. Gonna have to kind of bend around it here. This is a very tough kick shot, actually. Yeah, she hits the 6. Yeah, that was a lot tougher than it looked, even though on paper it doesn't look that hard, but when you really sit down and think about it, it was actually tough. Nate with ball in hand once again. Let's see what he can kind of do here now. Kind of, again, a little tricky here to go from the 1 to the 2. Oh, he missed the 1 ball. I think maybe he was too focused on the 2. Always got to make sure you make that ball, especially with ball in hand. Could be a big mistake here now. Elizabeth really with her, first chance here to run a lot of balls here since the first rack. Let's see what she's got here. Got to reach for this one a little bit. Left-handed makes it a little more tougher. Hits it very good. Actually comes all the way down tables. That was a very solid shot, actually. You can tell she probably shoots that a lot or practices that a lot. I liked it. That was pretty good right there. She's having to wait once again for somebody behind her. She hasn't really been able to get into any kind of rhythm here in this match. Whether it's people being in her way or having to kick every time she gets to the table. She tried to play that ball in the side. Kind of missed it there a little bit. I was kind of surprised she went in the side. I thought she would come all the way down with it here. See what Nate tries to do here. Nate's kind of got the same thing here where he can go in the side or all the way down. He definitely should go in the side here. Maybe put a little inside spin on it to avoid the 6. Looks like he's going to draw it, though. He's going to draw it. Actually going to end up scratching. I think that's another reason why you put inside English on it and stay on that side of the table where you're shooting at. Just kind of roll forward. Kind of avoid the 6. But Elizabeth ball in hand here. Now it should be time for her to shine a little bit here and kind of go on a run. We've seen Nate kind of have a couple decent little runs, kind of show us what he's capable of. Let's watch Elizabeth now. She's going to get ball in hand on the 3, makes it, just rolls forward a little bit here for the 4. Let's see if she draws this back for the 6 on the side or rolls forward and plays the 6 all the way down. She's definitely thinking about it. She's definitely taking her time now. She's got nobody in her way. She's not kicking at a ball. Looks like she's going to go forward with it here. No, she did draw it. Perfect shot right there for the 6 on the side. Should hit this ball hard and come back for the 7 in the left corner. She tries to hit it soft, though. Got it to go in. That's dangerous to hit that ball soft, but she is straight in on the 7. Should just be able to do a stop shot here for the 8 on the other side. Well, she didn't quite do a stop shot there. She kind of rolled forward a little bit. Maybe just didn't like the stop. It was a little bit of an angle. Now let's see. Should play the 8 in the side again. She got that one. Gonna roll past the 9. Get off the rail, cue ball. Get off the rail. Might have the 9 in the side here. This would be a pretty decent out here. Probably not the pattern I would have gone, but if it works for her, it works for her. Let's see if it works here. She makes the 9 in the side. Great shot. Wasn't worried about it at all. Composed, confident. That's a solid shot. Very, very good out there by Elizabeth. And we're going to get to see her break for the first time here. Let's see if she can do something. Nate made a ball last time. Let's see which side she breaks from here, or if she breaks from straight ahead, where she kind of placed the cue ball. Let's kind of see what she has here. See if she can make a ball. All right, let's see what she does here. So Nate's a 5. He should be going to 38 balls in the APA. That's what a 5 goes to. I think a 4 goes to 31, I believe. So if Elizabeth is a 4, she would go to 31. She might be a 5 also, though. Looks like a draw break there. Didn't make anything. Spread them really solid, though. Got the cue ball up here on this bottom rail, which isn't ideal, but didn't really leave Nate a shot. Nate should play safe. Should thin the 1 and put the cue ball on the top rail up there at the other end of the table from where we are. Looks like he tried to go the opposite way with it. Still going to work out for him, though. Still a solid shot. Good speed. He's played a couple good safes in this match. Alright, so let's see here. Elizabeth could see that one. Barely thinned it. Is she going to get safe? She's not going to get safe back, but not a bad shot, though. Good speed. Left the cue ball pretty far away. Nate's going to play safe again, probably. I'd say just bank the 1 ball up here where we're at. I think maybe he's looking at putting the cue ball maybe over here. Maybe that's what he's looking at, why he's got his cue right there. Yeah, that looks like maybe that's what he's going to try to do. Or he might even try to cut this in, maybe. Now, he does just try to elect to play safe. Put the cue ball behind the 7. Wow. I mean, I can't tell exactly if she can see it or not, but that's still a pretty good shot, though. I mean, that's pretty crazy to hit it that good. She's going to try to masse it here, I believe. She does hit it. She did hit it. Good shot there. Very solid masse shot. But Nate with another solid safety, man. This time you shouldn't have to play safe. This time you should be able to make this ball here. And then maybe play safe on the 2. I think you just make the 1 and then play safe on the 2. Gonna overcut it. Gonna overcut it. Didn't get anything on the 2 ball either. Maybe didn't take his time enough on that shot, maybe. Elizabeth kind of had to reach for this one, maybe, or use the bridge. Looks like she's going to grab the bridge. She shot 1 shot with the bridge last rack, and it worked out pretty well. She put the bridge back, though. Looks like maybe she's saying she can reach this one. And she can. She does make it. Does get the cue ball almost up there for the 2. Just a tiny bit harder would have been perfect. She can play safe now, though. Bank this ball down there. I think you bank it, you hit the left side of it from where we're at. You hit the left side, try to leave the cue ball maybe behind the 7 even. Or maybe you thin the right side of it and try to bring the cue ball down. See, that's what she looks like she's going to do. No, she actually tries to bank it. And almost plays a combo. Does get safe, though. Sometimes it pays just to hit it hard. Sometimes it pays off to do that. I think Nate can barely see it here. He hits it hard as well. I can't tell. He's kind of in the way. I can't tell where anything is. I guess he made something there. He made something there. I don't know what he made. Made something, though. And he has a shot on the 2 ball here. Doesn't quite cut it in again. That time undercut it. His last 2 cut shots, he's kind of not hit the best here. Overcut 1, undercut 1. Elizabeth with another ball hanging almost in the pocket here. She's starting to get on a little bit of a roll here now. Looks like she's going to knock the 6 ball away from the 9 there. Did she hook herself? No, she did not hurt herself. She can see the 4. Makes the 4. Comes down maybe on the wrong side for the 5 there. I don't know if the 5 goes past the 7. I think she kind of needed maybe to be on the other side of that ball. She's looking at playing the combo, I believe. Not the easiest of combos here. Balls are kind of spread out. Looks like they're at a little bit of an angle. Oh no, she played safe. Solid shot. Hit it too hard though. Gonna leave Nate a shot. But smart play there to play that safety. Glad she didn't try to play the combo, because that was a tough combo, and to try to hold the cue ball for a shot if she had made it. Nate does have a shot here. Should be natural position for the 6 if he makes it. So don't have to worry about position, just have to worry about making the ball. Again, he overcuts it. So Nate is really struggling with cut shots here today. Didn't really have the right speed either for the 6 ball. Like I say, he didn't really have to worry too much about position, but speed was a little bit of a factor. See if Elizabeth tries to bank this here. I think she is. I think that's kind of what she was looking at there. She did try to bank it. Hit the 6 ball, though. Leaves the balls kind of messed up. See if Nate plays safe here. Just bank the 5 ball up table. He's kind of in the way. We can't really see at the moment. Let's see what he did. Let's see if he banked the 5 ball up table. Looks like that's exactly what he did. Really solid shot. Elizabeth's going to have to kick again. She's kicked a lot in this match here. Nate's played some good safes. I feel like maybe she'll hit this one here. I don't know. Maybe now she's looking at kicking the other way. That's a 2-rail kick shot there. That's going to be tough. Can almost aim just to try to make it in the pocket. Don't even look at the 5 ball. Just look at try to bank this 2 rails in that pocket. If you do that, you'll hit the 5. That's all you need to be looking at here. She's definitely taking her time, not rushing this one. She's still looking at it. If she goes off that rail where she's standing, she needs to put a lot of English on it here. Another ball goes flying off the table. That's like 2 that we've seen here just in a couple seconds. She's still looking at it here. This is a tough one here. I really don't even feel like this was the toughest one that she's had. Score must be getting close to being done here. Nate must be getting close, or maybe she's getting close, maybe. She can't even reach it to go that way. She's trying to go 2 rails that way. I just don't know about that. It's going to be a tough shot. You almost need to hit it almost right at the side pocket here. You're going to need some English on this ball. Yeah, not that much English, though. That was tough. That was very tough there. So Nate with ball in hand here. Again, see if he can get out this rack here now. Got the 5 up here by itself. 6 and 7 down there. The 8's kind of center table. I don't see any problems, really. If he can just get good on this 6 ball, he should get out. Should come 2 rails for the 6 here. Solid shot right there. Might have hit it a tad hard, but not bad. Has a shot on the 6. Just focus on making the 6. Don't try to get crazy here. He does make the 6. Cue ball comes up a little bit. Still has a shot on the 7 here. Again, just kind of focus on making the 7. You don't really have to do anything too crazy. Where the 8 ball is, you know, 99% sure you're going to end up with a shot no matter what. He does make the 7, bumps the 8, hangs it in the side pocket. That's perfect. Now you just have natural shape here on the 9 ball. Just make the 8, roll down a tiny bit for the 9. Just like that right there. And again, just make the 9. Let's see if he slow rolls this one. The 2 that he's made in this match, he hit kind of soft. Let's see if he hits this one kind of soft as well. Actually overcut it. You could tell again, though, he does not hit that ball that hard. Hits it kind of soft. That time it did not work out for him. Left it tough though. See if she tries to cut this in or if she tries to bank it. 4-rail bank would be nice. She just tried to 1-rail bank it. Didn't quite get it. Gonna leave Nate a bank shot here now. Let's see if he tries to bank this in. Both players getting kind of fortunate here with these leaves on the 9 here. Let's see what Nate has. Nate's looking at banking it in the side pocket. I definitely think that's the way to go if you're going to try it. You could just try to get safe maybe and try to bank it in the corner down there. That's exactly what he did. Hit it too hard though, not going to get safe. Almost going to hang it up in the other corner for Elizabeth to make it. Let's see if she hits this one kind of soft or if she puts a little bit of speed behind it here. Oh, she actually missed it. Being jacked up on the rail a tiny bit there, I think messed with her. She did hit it pretty firm though. I was kind of surprised by that also. Very surprised she missed that ball. Almost leaves it in the pocket, but Nate's on the bottom rail. Cue ball or 9 ball all the way down here. Not the easiest of shots really. He needs to hit this one with a little bit of speed here. Let's see if he kind of slow rolls it again though. He does make it. Still didn't really quite hit it the hardest though. Did make it. Solid shot. We're going to get to see Nate break again. This will be the 3rd time we have seen him break. Like I said, I'm not keeping up with the score because I have no idea what the race goes to, but we should be getting pretty close here, I feel like. I feel like Nate should be getting close. I think it's 38 balls he needs as a 5. He should be pretty close right now. Should probably be in the 20s, I would imagine. Elizabeth, like I said, I don't even know if she needs 31 or 38, but she should probably, my guess is the score is probably something like 25 to 15. Maybe somebody will keep score and put it in the comments later when I put this up on YouTube. Does make the wing ball this time. Hits at good speed. I think, I can't tell if the 1 goes by or not. I think it does. I think the 1 ball goes by here. I think he has a shot this time. I think it does go past that 4. Just barely. He just needs to focus on making it. He did make it. Solid shot right there. Gonna have a shot on the I've not watched this match, so I do not know exactly how it ends. So you people watching are finding out just at the same time I do. So Elizabeth gonna break here, see if she goes from the center again. It's like that's exactly what she's gonna do. She spread him pretty good last time, just didn't make a ball. Nate needs to move out of her way. Doesn't want to get hit. Looks like she made a ball. Saw the wing ball go in, it looked like. Looked like the 5 ball, maybe. And she's going to have a shot on the 1 ball. It's a tough shot, but it's a shot. She did make a ball. She looked like she hit him a little better that time. Last time it looked like the cue ball ended up down here. This time the cue ball is all the way down there. So she's had one extreme to the other there. She has a shot on the 1 ball. Oh, doesn't quite make it. I was going to say, it looks like the 2's in a good spot. Now it's her turn to get safe. It's her turn to get safe there now. It always evens out. Always evens out in the end. That's why you shouldn't get discouraged when you get a bad roll or when your opponent gets a lucky roll. Because most of the time, it evens out. So Nate's going to 1 rail kick at this ball. Oh, he did not hit it. I thought for sure he would hit that. Can't believe he didn't hit that. Elizabeth's going to get ball in hand now. 1 ball's in a good spot. 2 balls in a good spot. I can see her going on a little bit of a run here. She needs it too, because like I said, I'm sure the score... Really, honestly, the score's probably about even, really. They probably both have somewhere in the 20s. Does make the 1. Drew the cue ball back a little bit for the 2. That's really the first time we've really seen her kind of move the cue ball with some English there. Now she should go back to just slow rolling the ball. There we go. Needed to hit it a little bit harder to get off that rail. Probably didn't want to be that close to the rail right there. But still a makeable shot. Have to hit this one a little bit tougher. Come back out to the center of the table for the 4. 4 should go in the side pocket. Oh, she missed the 3 though. Maybe being kind of on the rail there kind of caused her not to hit it correctly. Nate has a cut shot in the corner here. He's missed a bunch of cut shots though. And I'm not talking about just rattling them. I mean, he's missing them by a few inches. Let's see if he can bear down here and make this one here. It's getting close to crunch time, I believe, here. He does make that one. Did bear down a little bit. Bumped the 4. Gonna work out perfect, though. I think he ends up straight in on the 4. Just a little stop shot here. Just like that. Made that ball. Perfect shape for the 6 ball here. Just kind of draw the ball back a little bit for the 7. Don't need to overhit it or anything. Just like that, very solid shot. Now you just kind of draw the ball again off the rail, maybe right back to the same spot for the 8. Just like that right there. Now you got a little bit of an option here on the 8 to get on the 9. You can draw it again out to the center of the table, or you can go forward with it and go 2 or 3 rails to get shape on the 9. Honestly, I might go forward here with a little bit of top left English, go 3 rails and get on the 9. That's what he tried to do. Overhits it, though. The speed is just way off. Probably would not have had shape. Missed the 8 ball anyways. Elizabeth's going to be straight in on the 8 here. And her favorite can just kind of slow roll it and be almost straight in on the 9. Of course, she'll probably be on the rail for the 9 ball, though. Let's see what she gets here. She does make the 8. Just like I said, she's on the rail for the 9 here a little bit. Not the easiest of shots. Oh, she kind of readjusted there. Oh, ends up missing it there. Maybe. No, almost made it. Hangs in the pocket. She hit that one a little firm. She's missed a couple of the shots where she's been on the rail and had to hit hard. Nate with just a little tapper here to get this 9 ball. There we go. Looks like we're going to rack. Elizabeth's going to rack here. Nate's going to get to break once again. Nate's got to be within a couple balls of winning, I believe. He's got to be around mid 30s here. You can see the scorekeepers here talking to make sure they got the score correct. Let's see, Nate's made a ball the last couple times here. He's been breaking them actually really good. Perfect speed on the break. Perfect contact. Let's see what he does this time here. Didn't hit those ones quite as good. Kind of didn't hit them as solid, really, is what it was. Doesn't really leave much of a shot, though. She can make this, and the best part is you can kind of just slow roll it, and you should get shape on the 2. Oh, she fired that one in, actually. Great shot right there. Comes around for the 2. I think she has the 2 ball. Wow, that's the first hard shot we have seen her make. And by hard shot, I mean by, hitting the ball hard. Now she slow rolls the 2. My, did she hook herself on the 3? I think she can see it. I don't know if she can make it. We're about to find out here. I think she can make it. No. Yes, she can make it. That looks like that was it. So Elizabeth wins. Great match, guys. Great match. We saw some pretty good play in there. They both made a couple mistakes. Both missed a couple balls. But Elizabeth Bartlett gets the win over Nate Frink here in this non-ball league match. Great match, guys. It was fun to watch. Hope y'all enjoyed watching it. We'll check you later.